how you doing? This is TV and school. Вивчаємо з тобою ми англійську. How are you? Що скажеш, коли ти зустрінеш якогось іноземця? So, let's speak English. Англійська мова Шекспіра та нью-йоркських таксистів. Англійська стане у нагоді вам, бойські дівчиська.
Hello guys, it's time for an English lesson. My name is Natalia Leshko. Let's start. So, as you see, we are still in the kitchen. I'm wearing my uniform and you can see the ingredients. So yes, you're right. We're going to have a cooking lesson. Last time, I asked you to vote for a dish that we're going to cook. Number 1 was tiramisu, number 2 was Greek salad, and number 3 was doner kebab. So thank you very much, every single student who voted for the dish, and I'm so happy to announce that we are going to cook tiramisu. So, please follow the lesson, follow the directions. You can cook the dish with us, or later you can cook your own dish. And at the end of the lesson, I'm going to tell you the instructions for the competitions. So, let's start and let's revise the ingredients that we need for tiramisu. So first of all, you do remember that we need eggs, okay? We also need cheese. Have a look. This is the mascarpone cheese that I have prepared for you. Do you remember from the previous lesson that our very famous guest, Hector Jimenez Bravo, told us if you don't have mascarpone cheese, it's okay. You can substitute this with any creamy cheese or a combination of cottage cheese and heavy cream. Let's move on. I also have this one. What's this? Can you guess? I know that a lot of you will say cacao, but this is a Ukrainian equivalent. Let's say in English. Cocoa. And again, cocoa. Cocoa powder. Thank you very much. So cocoa powder, we sprinkle it on top. What else can you see? I can see something white. What's this? Sugar. Well done, bravo. So we'll need sugar. Actually, we add sugar to our desserts. Let's move on. I can see these biscuits. What are these? So originally, we call them savoiardi or lady fingers. And in the lesson, I would ask you to use the word lady fingers. So let's say again, lady fingers. And again, lady fingers. Well done. And what's this? This is coffee. We also need coffee for tiramisu. So we are going to dip the lady fingers into coffee and put them into the dessert. I also have some equipment. So let me name, what do I have here? So I have a small bowl, I have a big bowl, and a huge bowl, let's say like this, so all 3 sizes. I also have a mixer, so we're going to mix everything and whisk as well. So this is a whisk, we also need this. And I have a knife, and I have a question to you. Can we play with the knife like this? No, never. Be very careful. Take a knife, do the job, cut, chop, slice, and put it away. Don't play with the knife, it's dangerous. Okay, I also have a spoon, and this is a big spoon. We call it tablespoon. Let's say again, tablespoon. Bravo. And what's this? This is a little spoon. We call it teaspoon. So again, tablespoon, teaspoon. Tablespoon, teaspoon. This is teaspoon. No, this is teaspoon. Correct. Well done. And I also have this. So a sieve. Repeat after me. Sieve. Okay? We're going to use this to sprinkle some cocoa powder on top. And so I think we're almost ready to start. But before you do this, this is very important. What do you need to do? Exactly, to wash your hands. I have already washed my hands. Please, if you haven't washed your hands, do it now. And we go. So we'll start with the eggs. And I have a question to you. What do we usually do with an egg? So I'll take a bowl, big bowl, and a small one. I will also need a knife. So I'm going to break an egg. So I break it, and I'm going to separate whites from the yolks. So separate the egg. Let's go carefully. So only whites go here. And the yolk, we don't need it. It goes into a separate bowl. Okay? For tiramisu, we'll need 4 eggs. Let's go with the next one. Again, what do? Break and separate. Well done. Ready? This is number 4. No, number 3. So again, break and separate. Okay? Well done. And the last one, number 4. Separate? No, first of all, break. Let's go. Perfect. So my whites are ready and my yolks are ready. Have a look, can you see? Yolks. So what do we usually do with the whites and with the yolks? With the whites, we can use a whisk and we're going to whisk them. For this, I will use the mixer. This is going to be faster. But with the yolks, we do it differently. So we beat the yolks. So let me beat the yolks. And for this, let's count up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. So we beat the yolks and we're going to leave them for a second. We'll continue with the whites. So we start mixing. I'll use the mixer. Okay, it's going to be difficult. Let's start. At some point, you continue whisking, but we're going to add some sugar. So let's go with me. So you can check the whites like this. If the mixture moves a bit, so probably it's not ready yet. Let's mix it a bit more. Okay. So I think we're ready. You don't need this. So let me show it. So the mixture doesn't move. You can actually try like this. Let's go up. No, it doesn't go. Yep, it's ready. So be careful with this. It's better not to do it like this because the mixture can go on top of your head. So just try to move the ball a bit. It doesn't move. So it's ready. Well done. So I will use the next bowl for the cheese and for the cream. Okay? So I will add here my yolks. And now I will add some cream here. And I have a question. What do we do with the cream? So we put it in the bowl and we beat it together with the yolks. Yup, 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 yup. So we beat the cheese. We beat the cheese. You need to beat very hot. So finally the mixture is ready. Have a look. Okay? Now we need to combine these two mixtures. So we're going to carefully add the whisks whites into the creamy mixture. Let's go. So do it bit by bit, like this, and start whisking again. The mixture, when you add whisked whites, it's going to be very fluffy, дуже пухнаста. And the third. So I will add all the whites. And we whisk. At this point, if you want, you can add some vanilla sugar. Have a look. This smells nice. So, the cheesy mixture is ready. We don't need the whisks anymore. Well done. Now, let's clear the table for the dessert. So, let's start cooking. So, we have our cream ready. We have ladyfingers, cocoa powder, and some coffee. So, I'm going to use this little bowl for the dessert. You can also use just a plate. So, let's start. We go with the tablespoon and we put some cream on the bottom of the plate, like 1 tablespoonful. Just a bit. Then we go with the ladyfingers. As you see, my bowl is not that big, so probably I'm going to break them into half. Like this. So, do you remember what actor told you? So do it very fast. Don't let them sit in the coffee. So let's go. Whoop, like this. And you put the ladyfingers on top of the cream. We need to repeat the actions. Let's go. More cream. Ladyfinger. I guess here I can add one more. Let's go. And cream again. Ladyfingers. And one more. So cream on top. A bit more. We love cream, it's never enough. Let's make it beautiful. And now we'll use a sieve and put some cocoa powder on top. So be careful with cocoa powder. If you blow too fast, there is going to be cocoa powder everywhere. So let's use the teaspoon for it. So a sieve and teaspoon ready. So let's go. I think this is enough. Okay, so looks like my dessert is ready. I'm gonna add the ladyfinger here just to decorate it. So have a look. This looks amazing. Now let's revise the directions. First of all, you break the eggs. and separate whites and yolks. Let's start with the yolks. So you beat the yolks and add some sugar, and then you add mascarpone cheese. You beat them together and leave the mixture. Then you go with the whites. So you whisk the egg whites with some sugar when the mixture is very stable. Then you combine these two mixtures and the mixture should be very creamy. Like this, remember? So, then the next direction is to assemble the dessert. So you take a tablespoonful of cream, put it on the bottom of your plate or any bowl. Then you add ladyfingers, but before you add ladyfingers, dip them into coffee. Very fast, don't let them sit in the coffee. So then you repeat the actions. Cream, ladyfinger, cream, ladyfinger, cream, ladyfinger, and you finish with the cream. Make it very smooth, and then you sprinkle cocoa powder on top. So your tiramisu is ready. And let me test you. So a quick quiz to you. So let's revise. Question number 1. What are the ingredients for tiramisu? 5 seconds to revise. 3, 2, 1. Stop, please. So name them. Eggs, sugar, cheese, cheese mascarpone or any other creamy cheese, ladyfingers, cocoa powder, and coffee. Don't forget coffee. Coffee is important. Okay, we're done with the ingredients. Question number 2. So, what can you do with the eggs while cooking a dessert? Again, 5 seconds for you. Well done. So, name the words. Beat, separate, whisk. What else? Break. Well done. And question number 3. So, what do you do with the cocoa powder? Do you sprinkle it or do you put it? What is the correct answer? Yes, it's sprinkle. Thank you very much. So, at the beginning of our lesson, I told you about the competition. This is actually your homework for the project. Choose your favorite dish, оберіть свою улюблену страву, and make the list of directions and ingredients. Приготуйте список інгредієнтів та рецепт, як треба готувати цю страву. Then, make sure that you have all the ingredients ready and you can film it and upload it to your social media account. Use the hashtags «Вчимось вдома» and «English lesson». You can see the hashtags on your screen now. So guys, when you're going to film your recipe, make sure that you follow the directions that I want you to do. So, I'm not interested actually in huge long videos. Make it as short as possible. Like this. So follow my example. Have a look at the ingredients that I need to use for my favorite dish. You can see eggs, cocoa powder, ladyfingers, coffee, creamy cheese. So you see that I'm going to cook tiramisu. Now follow the directions. And you say the directions. Break the eggs, whisk white and yolks, add cheese, add sugar, then assemble the dessert. So you use cream, ladyfingers, and you sprinkle cocoa powder on top of the dessert. So enjoy eating tiramisu. This is the video that I want you to make. Don't make it long. Make it as short as possible. I want to hear your English. So, speak English while making the video. Or you can go for plan B for your homework. If you don't want to film it, just write down your favorite recipe and send it to me directly. I'm going to check it. So you can see my email address now on the screen. I'm waiting for your recipes, guys. So all of you, those who are going to upload the video, will get a present for me. And those who will send me your recipes, again, you will get a sticker. Thank you very much for the lesson. See you next time. Bye-bye.